Welcome to We Lie to You News Sports Edition for the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight recap. One hell of a fight. Since the opening bell, fans were on their feet walking towards the exits. They were so excited. Let's recap all the action. As you can tell, Jake Paul was in prime condition for the fight because he had tattoos on the side of his head. And in the first round, after taking a few jabs, as you can see in the Netflix replay, Mike Tyson unleashed a flurry of right and left hooks. After that, Tyson was completely gassed out and only had 95% more of the fight to go. And take a look at this Netflix replay. Early in the second round, Tyson stumbled back after Paul hit him with being 58 years old. Like a Make-A-Wish kid living out his dreams of pretending to be a real boxer, Jake Paul showed dominance, pushing the 58-year-old back with jabs. And it's worth noting that Jake Paul wore $1 million shorts in the bout, which shows just how seriously he takes boxing. And by the end of the third round, it was evident Tyson doesn't have the ability to be physically imposing like he did when he was younger. At his age, it's questionable if Tyson could successfully pull off a rip anymore. As the world tuned in and was clearly supporting their beloved Mike, throughout the fight it seemed evident that nobody remembers that he's a convicted rapist. I guess with 44 knockouts under your belt in your prime, you get a bit of a pass on that kind of thing. We'll get back to the riveting fight highlights in just a second, but first, before the fight, the crowd was on its feet when video played of Jake Paul walking into the building dressed in a Tin Man costume, with a hot lady on his arm that I'm sure likes him for his personality. We don't know if she has a name, but we do know she's a foreign speed skater. Impressive. Gliding over ice is what they do in countries that don't know the wheel has been invented. The Jake Paul-Tyson fight was also graced by expert commentary, with Roy Jones Jr. declaring within seconds into the fight that Tyson was aged out and won't be able to do anything effectively. Really knows how to build suspense for the people watching at home. And Rosie Perez was brought on by Netflix as a commentator. While commentating, she stated, "I don't know anything about boxing. What are you supposed to look for?" Rich perspective. Given that Netflix featured Puerto Rico as an island of garbage comedian Tony Hinchcliffe on their Tom Brady roast, it's suspected that Netflix brought on Puerto Rico's Rosie Perez as a PR-saving face for themselves. And with her commentary, she only validated Hinchcliffe's remarks. And before we recap the conclusion of this very legitimate boxing match, is what we tell you it is, the undercard featured what we call an actual fight, featuring two women beating the absolute hell out of each other. It went to a decision where the judges decided they both deserved it. And there is already controversy out there about the main event. Going around the internet is an alleged leaked script indicating that the fight was scripted. Now, given that this whole thing is a marketing ploy to make money that uses boxing as a lead magnet in its funnel, we can assure you that this whole event was certainly done in the truest spirit of competitive sportsmanship. That's why a 27-year-old guy was fighting a 58-year-old guy. Back to the fight. After hitting rinse and repeat for the rest of the rounds, the fight concluded with Jake Paul taking the closing seconds to bow in respect to the former champion and convicted rapist. And that makes sense, because Tyson is as Japanese as he is young. The tone of the arena was, however, one of disappointment, with many feeling dislike and even hatred towards Paul for beating up an old man in an overhyped fight. These fans were so disgusted that they left vengefully wanting to see Jake Paul get what's coming to him. And that's the exact mentality that will trick them into watching what Jake Paul does next. The official decision from this event is Jake Paul won and everyone who watched lost. That's it for We Lie to You News Sports Edition. We hope you can get some sleep tonight and aren't too disturbed by the noise of Jake Paul laughing his ass off as he strolls to the bank. Good night. What's up, my friend? Do you like free stuff? Well, if you do, you're in luck, because Buy Optimizer's Black Friday deal starts now, and they're giving away free gifts with purchase. That's right, I have an exclusive advance invite to Buy Optimizer's Black Friday deal for the entire month of November. This is their best sale of the entire year. If you've been stressed out or you haven't been sleeping well, did you know one key nutrient can radically affect change in every system of your body?
and that key nutrient is magnesium. And Bioptimizers makes the best magnesium supplement on the market, Magnesium Breakthrough. It has all 7 forms of bioavailable magnesium that your body needs to sleep really well and reduce your stress. It's been a very stressful year in election cycle, and though things turned out the way I wanted, I still have a lot to unwind, and Magnesium Breakthrough has been helping me do it. Sleep better, manage stress, balance your hormones, improve your mood, all in one bottle. And right now, Bioptimizers is having a Black Friday blowout sale on all their products. With my code all month long, you'll get discounts on all Bioptimizers products, plus access to up to $100 in free gifts with purchase. You won't find access to these major discounts and free gifts on Amazon or even the company's own website. You need to go to bioptimizers.com/JP and use code AWAKEN. That's bioptimizers.com/JP and use code AWAKEN to get your discounts and free gifts today.